Okay, you can do this along with me if you want. Select pivot points standard. Okay, you can note down the name if you want. Pivot points standard. Okay, select this, and obviously you won't see the levels like this right now, like how they are on my chart. Okay, you'll see them differently. So what you have to do is, in the type, you have to select Camarilla. There are different, there's Fibonacci, Woody, Classic, and all so on. Select the type as Camarilla because we are studying Camarilla pivot points. Okay. Here the pivot time frame, keep it auto. Okay, so that automatically the pivot levels will change according to the time frame, which I've just taught, right? 15 minutes pay you'll get daily, more greater than that you'll get weekly pivots, daily pay you'll get monthly, like that. Okay. Otherwise you'll have to switch it individually. Okay, that becomes more hectic. Okay, if you want to do that, then that is also fine. If you want to plot daily levels, daily pivot points only, you want to do that, you can do that. Okay, then you don't need to remember this time frame thing that I just taught you. Then you don't need to remember this. Okay, so then, but what you'll have to do is then you'll have to change it every time. If you're going to 1 hour time frame, then you'll have to change it to weekly pivots accordingly. Okay, see, the reason I'm saying this is, for example, if I'm doing analysis on 1 hour time frame, okay, I'm looking at the chart and I'm doing analysis, and let's say I'm plotting daily levels here. Okay, so it won't make sense. Okay, I'll just show you right now, just a second. Yeah, here the levels that you can see, I'll just tell you what levels are what. So first of all, this red thing that you see, just a second. Yeah, this red thing that you see is R3, R4. Okay, like this is R3, this is R4, this green is S3, S4, this yellow here is R5, and this is S5. Okay, basic, nothing. So that's why I've kept the color as red, so that it becomes easier. R3, R4, S3, S4, R5, S5. Okay, so here if you see, these are daily levels. Okay, because you can see they are changing daily, right? So these levels are for 7th April, these levels are for 8th April, these levels are for 6th April, and so on. Okay, so they're changing daily. So they are daily pivot points. Okay, so now tell me, is it making sense to use them on 1 hour time frame? No, right? Because in 1 hour you only have 6 candles, and it becomes very difficult for it to use these levels. Okay, so 1 hour time frame pe daily pivot points use karna won't make sense. Okay, so 1 hour time frame pe what would make sense? To use weekly pivot points. So weekly here. Now it is making sense. Now you have enough room, enough space, enough area for it to cover and move. Okay. Similarly, now if I switch over to daily time frame, I cannot use weekly pivot points here. Okay, so you can see these are weekly pivot points. They change once a week. So these levels were valid from 4th April to 8th April. Okay, so these are weekly pivot points. Now, is it making sense? No, right? Because I have entire months candles and these levels are changing every week. So it is, not compatible basically. So for daily time frame, it would make sense for me to use monthly pivots. See, now it is having enough room, enough space to move. Okay, so that's how it is. So for specific time frames, you need to understand which type of pivot point would be suitable. Okay, so that's how it is. Now similarly, for example, I cannot use daily levels on daily time frame. See, this is how it will look. Can you do anything here? No, right? So that is how you need to, adjust. So अब यहाँ पे क्या करना पड़ेगा? अभी जैसे I know that on daily time frame I need to use monthly pivot points. Okay. So what I'll have to do, I'll have to go to settings and change this every time. Okay. Now if I want to do intraday analysis, So what I'll do, I'll go to 15-minute time frame because I do intraday analysis on smaller time frames. So I'll go to 15-minute time frame. A 15-minute time frame pe monthly pivots, are they making any sense? Or would you use them? Since you're an intraday trader, you're looking for short-term trade. Would you use monthly pivot levels there? No, right? So what you'll have to do, you'll have to go to settings and again change this monthly to daily. And then this is how it will look. Okay, so you'll have to change this every time as you keep on changing time frame. Now I want to do a swing analysis. I'll go to 1 hour time frame. See, because if I want to do swing analysis, good time frame is 1 hour. I've explained this in previous sessions, right? So if I'm going to 1 hour time frame, I know I'll have to again go to settings and again change the type to weekly. So I'll have to keep on doing this again and again and again whenever I change the time frame. So that's why if you, in the settings, you keep the time frame as auto, what will happen? If I switch over to 15-minute time frame, automatically this will switch over to daily levels, daily pivot points. I go to 1 hour time frame, automatically I'll get the weekly levels. I switch over to daily time frame, automatically I'll get the monthly levels. I'll switch over to weekly time frame, I'll get the yearly levels. Simple. Okay. So this is what is the auto time frame. Now on which time frame you'll get which type of level, that is what I've explained in this whiteboard. Okay, if you're using any time frame less than equal to 15-minute time frame, you'll get daily levels. Any time frame